Hi, firstly, my name is Tim Elsgood, and the company I've chosen to investigate is Fortescue Metals Group, one of the largest iron ore producers in the world. So Fortescue have set a target to become net zero by 2030 across their whole operation, involving Scope 1 and 2 emissions as well as Scope 3 by 2040. To do this, they've set up Fortescue Future Industries, which are tasked with financing, designing and implementing green solutions for Fortescue Metals. So the Sustainable Development Goal number 13 is the SDG I've chosen. Its aim is to reduce the impacts of global warming through carbon reduction, which in turn reduces the warming of the Earth by 1.5 degrees and also helps achieve other SDGs in the process. Currently, 2 degrees is the warming rate. So Fortescue actively report to the United Nations regarding their progress on addressing not just SDG number 13, but 14 of the other 17 SDGs. In my estimations, they're making a proper effort to achieve not just goal number 13, but the others as well. So they do this by providing a sustainability report in the annual report to shareholders. So in terms of integrating the decarbonisation sustainable development goal with the business plan, they aim to marry up the demand for green energy in the future by supplying that green energy and making a dollar out of it. This is to be done in many, many different ways, some international, some related to iron ore, others just standalone green focused projects. So as mentioned previously, Fortescue Future Industries is the subsidiary through which these green solutions are financed and produced. And the invested capital to date is $2.6 billion US, which means that they're pretty serious. So the projects include purchasing companies such as Williams Advanced Engineering to develop large batteries for haul packs, partnering with Airbus to decarbonise aviation. There's other projects like the Infinity Train, which captures energy from trains going downhill, storing that energy and using it when the train needs it going up the hill. Other projects include hydrogen producing green energy manufacturing centre, generating hydroelectric power, producing ammonium as another fuel source and a fertiliser. So in terms of governance and adhering to the relevant CSR or corporate sustainability responsibility protocols, the adjusted calculations of Scope 1 and 2 emissions are consistent with the international greenhouse gas protocols. They've received numerous awards as well, including the #1 rank of one particular category of companies worldwide engaged in environmentally sustainable governance excellence. So this is all well and good, but while Fortescue seem to be making all the right noises in addressing the large carbon footprint which they have, the proof will ultimately be in the pudding. It's too early to tell. And as at March last year, 2022, no meaningful amounts of hydrogen have been produced and other projects were still in their feasibility stage. The targets could be unrealistic that Fortescue have set. For example, to be able to have the capacity to generate 450 gigawatts by 2030, that's 9 times the current electricity generation in Australian electricity market, all in 7 years. Also, to replace all diesel consumption of some of the 600 million litres with green hydrogen is a huge task, all by 2030. So while Fortescue make the headlines, it could encourage other companies to ride the enthusiasm fueled with wave of embracing climate change.